Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black and Philippines and Truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel. All my triggers, peaches, lovers, haters, commenters, scallywags, each and every one of you. I welcome you to my channel. Well, it's Friday now. I'm still in Manila. We had a nice day yesterday. It proved to be very interesting. We went to the VA. I was able to hand carry in the paperwork that I need to carry for my daughter to be included as a dependent of mine. So she can proceed to start putting away her college financials. I will say it was funny because I was telling Mia, I said, you know what? The Dutchess will be able to pay your allowance now. so it's kind of funny that I told her soon she'll be paying it. Anyway, so we got that taken care of and it was good. And I said one of the reasons why I wanted to come to Manila was to get me a birthday present. A lot of the places in Dumaguete, it's. I could say I'm ashamed to say, or I hesitate to say, is that Dumaguete is to me is not a very high end, location for buying high end merchandise and things of that nature. Like God, I can't even buy in the size 11 sneaker, a shoe, which might goes to say about the size of the Filipino people. I remember when I first got off the plane in Cebu, they were calling me LeBron James. I said, wow. But there is something about standing up in a store and looking over the heads of everybody in the store. It does make you feel empowered. I could take any 5 of you motherfuckers. That's how I was feeling. And, for them to call me LeBron James and I'm like 5'9", pushing it, it really goes to show, the accuracy as far as determining height and people. But anyway, coming to Manila was a way to kind of find something very nice for Mia to buy for her birthday. And we went to a couple of places. And, we went to a SM. We were asking questions about what does SM stand for. A super mall or a supermarket or a shoemaker. I don't know. We got different opinions. Maybe you'll see that video about my asking different Filipinos or different employees, what does SM stand for? I thought it stood for a super mall. That's how I've always known it to be because it's bigger than the normal mall. This is the super mall. But anyway, we found something for her. Very nice and what have you. And Mia is, she can be like a thoroughbred racehorse. I use this analogy. The words that, if she's not pampered right, she can be spooked very easily, for whatever reason. And then, not that she gets hard to handle. It's just that she has ways about her that I know how to handle. I know how to deal with her. There was a time in the beginning when I would just grab her and hold her. Let me go, like I did with my daughter, my youngest daughter. When she got beside herself, started yelling out, I would just grab her and hold her. And she said, let me go, let me go, let me go. I said, no, not till you calm down. And my youngest daughter went, and I actually could feel all that pinned up energy inside her dissipate, and actually feel her calming down. And she would say, "Okay." With me, it was like when I grab her and all that stuff. I would take her and I would throw her on the bed. I would throw her in the bed and I would hold her, and I would hold her, and I would tell her, "Calm down, calm down." Because sometimes when people aren't able to handle their emotions, their feelings, sometimes it's just a matter of just calming them down. And so I would calm Mia down, and we would lay in the bed, and I would start talking to her. I would tell her that things like the world is not as bad as you think it is. You know, because often the time you can't compete with what someone is telling you in their head. You just can't. Yeah. I mean, stay. Take my advice. Stay out of that conversation. And I do a good job at doing it, but it didn't come without some lumps and bruises, probably because there's no getting them to see another point of view when they're locked and loaded on theirs. So she would calm down, and then we would have some very nice makeup sessions, and I'll leave it at that. So that was good. So anyway, and so now with Duchess is in the picture, it's like with her, sometimes Duchess could get a little bit, a handful, or she is 9 months old. Duchess can get into her own, tantrum. I want this. I want to do this, and if you don't know how to understand what I want this and I want this, then you're left with a wailing child. So anyways, but compound that with possibility of the nervous energy that Mia might go through, and the two of it, then both of it is not matching at all. And so it's I know sometimes with Mia, it's just a matter of her eating. I know when she gets very hungry, she's like, look out, look out, I'm hungry, like that. And I understand that. I understand that, but, it's, so anyway, so, it was a day, that was the latter part of our day. But she found something, that she liked. And, so, maybe you'll see it in the next Facebook video. I don't even know if she posted it yet. When I woke up this morning, I noticed that she had put it on. She hadn't put it on since I got it for her, taking it out the box. So sometime during the night, she was feeling very beautiful about herself, which I don't mind at all. So so I was happy to be able to do that for her. So today, I'm determined to go to the swimming pool this morning. I like to stop at the gym. Speaking of gym, I started looking at now. Since I stopped smoking, I'm not going to say I'm eating a lot. I guess I can say I'm eating a lot. And I know I want to do my 100 push-ups, and I know last year I said this year I want a six-pack. For New Year's, and forget about that. But this is one of the first years that I make a commitment to stop smoking, and look what happened. I stopped smoking, so that is a good thing. But one thing I noticed in a hotel, there are mirrors. I got to get more mirrors in my house. So this way I can look at myself more. Because the less I look at myself, the less I know, how things are changing in the wrong direction. So I'm determined to get that and kind of, I have been exercising more. But I'm just determined to just go all whole hog, just workout, jogging, running. It's just in me to do it. So I have to, I have to do that. So getting a mirror plays a big part of that. Only way I look at myself, this little mirror, like this attached to in the bathroom. I go like this, and but I need to get a mirror so I can look at my full figure. You know, one of those type of things. So I plan to do that. So this way I can visibly monitor, my development, my growth. I want to do that. But today is a special day because today is when we're going to go meet Mia's sister. Mia has, she has six sisters, but this is her. Four of her sisters are half sisters, step sisters, or however you want to call them. They're sisters from, a different mother. Mia's mother had passed away quite some time ago when she was younger, and whatever. In fact, she doesn't. I don't think she really remembers her mother, or hopefully I might get to see a picture of her, while I'm there, because I am interested in trying to get to know as much as I can. And there was some back and forth of how we're going to go see them. She doesn't. I spoken to them on Messenger and chat, one of those type of things. But again, the language doesn't offer a whole lot of conversation, which is what I spoke to you guys about. When you go to meet family, you can go to meet, but and so it was either have them come to the hotel or us go there. So we decided that this might be easier for us to just go there and see her family, which might be a better trip, and it might be more cost effective for us to have to buy lunch, to buy food for the family, and do that. So we plan to do that. So I'm excited. I'm excited about going to meet her, the other part of her family. I hear about them a lot because, like most Filipino families, they often go through things, and like most Filipino families with foreigners are often helping them overcome whatever they're overcoming. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be exciting. We plan to leave about 9:30 in the morning, 10, somewhere, and then get there around lunchtime. After I come back from the pool, because I do want to go to the pool, but I plan to go meet them and what have you. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, and tomorrow we head back to Dumaguete. I know I got a lot of videos I'm going to throw up here and post them, and my posting from the phone isn't in the same format as when I do it on the computer. I know. But be that as it may, I'm trying to stay consistent. One thing I want to say about Filipino, I was talking about how yesterday. I think I was talking about how the Dumaguete is like the land of gentle people, and Manila is a lot colder place. And there's a girl working here at 7-Eleven, and whenever I go to stores, 7-Eleven, especially 7-Elevens, I go to 7-Elevens, and I always ask them how many are working, and they might say three. I said no, three. It's three. Say three. So, three. I said very good. So it's also like a small English lesson to them too. And so I buy 3 pieces of chocolate, 3 chocolate bars for them, and I give them to them. And thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, you're the best, sir. Like this and what have you. So I'm here in Manila, so I do the same thing. So I asked the girl. I said, "How many working?" She said, 2. So I said, "Okay." So I bought 2. I said, "These are for you." I said, "Thank you." I said, "Wait, but you got to give me a smile," and and that's all it took. Here I was, thinking how cool she was. She would say hello when I walked in or whatever, but just that smile, it brings up so much a radiation of positiveness of life in a person when you smile. When you're smiling, The whole world smiles with you. There's some truth to that, man. There's some truth to that. And so, so today when I came in there, and I said, how many working? First, when I walked in, the first thing when she saw me, guess what she did? That's right, she smiled. I said, oh, I said, thank you for smiling without my asking. So when I got my coffee, and when I walked out, I said, how many workers? She two, so I bought them two big bars. So she says, um, are these for us? I said, yes. Oh, thank you. And I said, how could I deprive myself of such a beautiful smile, for the cost of two candy bars? I couldn't deprive myself to that because I need love, you know, and it was a good thing to see her smile like that. So I got one more day. I'll probably see her again, tomorrow morning. But anyway, okay. So, oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. But I was riding with Mia, and I like people watching. I love it. I love people watching, especially girls. I love watching them. But maybe because we're in a more of a metropolitan type of city, how do you call it? A metropolitan. They dress different. They dress a little bit more conservative. I'll say. Not a whole lot of Daisy Dukes, mind you. But but I told Mia, I said, Mia, you know what? Here in Manila, the girls are a lot bigger. You know, they're a lot big boned. There's not a whole lot of, I mean, of course you do see, the small Filipinas, but most of them, I said, look, most of them got big asses. Mia laughed. I said, look at them. All of them got big kadonk. So it was kind of funny. So Manila might be the place to be if you're into that more so than into Dumageddon. But we were in 7-Eleven last night, and this one girl, she just kept talking to me. Me and Duchess is standing. We're going to go eat dinner, and she was asking me about my country and whatever and whatever, and it was such a delight. It's always such a delight to have someone who wants to know about me, just like you. And this is Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Holly Woodson, former lead singer of Temptation, once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And never say no. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with buying that girl in that store that you always go to and patronize some chocolate. Foreigners know, Americans know, that chocolate is the key to a girl's heart. Speaking of which, I don't see too many foreigners here. Oh well. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Just something to make you go, Ciao.